2, What Remains of Edith Finch. I played this game a long time ago, so I don't remember anything that happened, but I think I remember it being sad.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
They have really nice handwriting. Alright. That is definitely an interesting
I lived here until I was
house.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Alright, that's a cute mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, so I can either go down here or over here. I think I'm gonna go down. This is pretty.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh, family secrets.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
Oh, missing. If you have information about whatever. Milton Finch. Oh. That's not good. That's a pretty high basketball hoop.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Holy shit. It's like they just kept adding to it over and over.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Afraid of the house. Okay, can I go in this way? Why did I go through the dog door?
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Lots of chemicals. A lot of potting mix. It's a nice deep freezer. Oh, look at all these tools. Everything's all organized. Some bikes. Pool. Very nice.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Edie, Eddie, Edie, Lewis, Don. In loving memory of Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988 to November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Don, great-grandson to Edie. Wow. Okay.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, I wonder if getting to their house was really weird and confusing, so a lot of places just didn't want to do it. Ooh, apple pie.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Molly the cat.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
This place looks really cool. Definitely looks lived in.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
And that's sad.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's a weird thing to say. I'm guessing she meant not literally. Unless that library is also a tomb. How do I... Okay, there we go. It is definitely sealed up. Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
There's a tape gun and everything. Alright, let's go in this room. Oh. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Some bugs.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Huh. Is there TV on a bunch of books? I'm surprised the cat didn't knock it over ever. My cats almost knock my TV over all the time.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I wonder why they left.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh, that's the garage. Okay. Alright, so I gotta go upstairs now. I forgot if this game is creepy or not. Or if it's just sad.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, it works.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Am I gonna miss traveling the other ways if I go this way? I don't think so. I hope not. That's a nice little drawing. That's
Reading
pretty.
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Another room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Oh, so, okay, there's also a person named Molly, not just the cat.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Everything in this is so, like, whimsical. I wonder how many kids they had. Or if this is just, like, generations of the house. Like, maybe as people died, they just added more to the house and they didn't reuse the rooms. Because
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly lived to be 10. And she died in 1947. And Milton was missing and died way later. So, I wonder, yeah, maybe they just kept adding onto the house as people died and stuff.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh no.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew. Ew. Okay. Where is the gerbil? Probably down in his drawer. Hopefully he's alive still.
I ate a lot of things that night. I kept eating and eating.
Ew. Ooh. Huh. That's not good. Hopefully she doesn't get poisoned.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good. That's gross. That would have been really gross.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Huh. Maybe that toothpaste made her have hallucinations and eating those berries. Wait, was that holly? Is that poisonous?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Where the hell do I jump?
I could tell
There
she
we
was
go.
getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Wow.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Like what? A deer?
A mama rabbit.
Oh.
She was almost
okay.
too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the hell? Oh my gosh. I'm just running, I'm just going down this mountain. Don't mind me, I'm a shark. I think this kid got poisoned because this is, I don't know, maybe she's
I rolled
just
off
dreaming.
the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh no.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Come back here, you delicious seal.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Huh. Oh. Am I a sea monster?
Now I was a monster, and I
Yeah.
smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Up here.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Delicious. Oops. Oh no. I've trapped myself. There we go.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
What
So
the
I
hell
swam
did she
towards
smell?
it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Ew. It came out of a toilet?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, I don't want to. Hopefully, I don't eat the cat. I don't want to eat the cat.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it It's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the hell?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Wow. It's a lot of family members too. Oh, she loved sharks. Oh.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, wait. Okay, so she had this bird. She had a snake. She had another bird. Another bird. Lizard? Bearded dragon? Another bird. Another bird. Another bird.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Aw. Edie sounds awesome.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Wow. She's a good painter. Oh, and she sews? Yeah, that's
The
right.
room was like a museum.
That miniature of the house is really cool. Wow, okay. Molly, 1943, Barbara, 1949, Calvin and Sam, 1952, Walter, 1955, Dawn, 1970, Gus, 1971, Gregory, 1977, Lewis, 1993, Milton, 1995. Oh, so, okay, Milton was the one who went missing. And Edith, 2004. I think Edith is the one that the game is about, or who's told either in the perspective of, or like the book is, maybe?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aw.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
No.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so Edie, the grandma, this is... Okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Is that it? I think that's it. Wow.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
1880. 1880. Wow. Wow, this family is like cursed or something. Is that a bong? Oh, no. What? Why did I think that? That's perfume. Why would she be smoking a bong and be on oxygen? That would not make any sense. What am I thinking?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Edie sounds eccentric.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Does this say conspiracy now? Weird America, the Finches. My friend Bigfoot. Random junk. Alright.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Wow. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Oh, look at those hats. She's got 3 hats in 3 same hats in different colors. She really liked that hat. Oh, and there's like some wig or shoe or hat boxes or whatever. Okay. Built 1937, Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh. That's probably how I would say it too. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes at Finch family pond. Celebration turns to mourning. I wonder if the dragon head is around on the
Even in her
on the
90s.
island.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my goodness. The pink shag carpet in the bathroom. Oh, that sucks that they couldn't get like a actual shower bench for her. But that's better than nothing.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I'll say. Look at the little frog! Look at all the duckies! Oh my gosh, this is random, but I'm so excited for Art Fight. I have a couple OCs and stuff that I'm starting to get ready, so hopefully I get them done by early enough in Art Fight that like I can actually hopefully get some attacks and stuff. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh! There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's cool. Whoa! That startled me. This house is so incredibly charming.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
It's probably like a huge safety hazard and very illegal. And also might be a tomb. I'm not sure, but it's a little sad, but it's really cool. I like it. I like the creativity. These are nice photos. The deer one is really nice. Milton was here. Fort Calvin. That. Whoa! Bro, this is the coolest fucking room. If I was a kid, I would love this room. I would be the most popular kid in my grade school if I had this freaking room. And Sam's just got like a regular ass. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Wait, is there like a bridge? How does he get across? Oh, that's cool. Captured the secret lives of war photographers. Oh. United States Marine Corps Certificate of Acceptance. Wow! Alright, alright. Let's... To Command Center. Can I not get... Oh, I can't get up there. That looks really fun, though. This one is definitely more fun. Maybe they share the Command Center. Maybe it's not all Calvin's. But I don't know, there's a rope in the middle, like, suggesting that they split in half at one point. Oh, he's got a little book nook, too. Yeah, I really like Calvin's.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Oh, I can go up there.
And that he never talked about him.
Oh, no.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, no. 1950 to 1961.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Wow.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh,
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh. Oh, no.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, no.
then maybe
no.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is so sad.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
This game is already making me emotional.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wow. That's so sad. I don't know why, but that one made me want to cry. That was just so... All of this
After
is
the
sad.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, that's why it was roped off. They probably did share everything. Yeah, because it says Fort Calvin and it's a space thing. And I
Mom
don't think
said
there's...
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh. But yeah, it says Fort Calvin. So, yeah, I think they must have shared their stuff. Oops. Oh, that's cool. Wow. I love this game. Whoever came up with like all these creative rooms and like passageway and like puzzle things that's just so awesome.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I think I played this on like PlayStation a long time ago. That's how long ago it was. PlayStation 3 or 4. I think 3, but I'm not sure. Wait, where's the other way go? Can I get back in there?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, that's why there's a thing called My Friend Bigfoot. I thought she was just like a conspiracy theorist. Swan Lake. I wonder if she was in Swan Lake, a Swan Lake thing too. Is that a bra? That's a cute bra. Her dress is so adorable. Aww. And the little bow. Oh.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After being a child star? Yeah, being a child star sounds really rough. Sounds like you just get taken advantage of really bad, and then like there's all this pressure, and it just, I don't know, probably makes it really hard to be healthy and happy.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
What?
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, that's how we get in the
20
basement.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh
So
no.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Well, Barbara's gonna find him,
She
all
reached
right.
for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I get to play this part. Okay. This is like some Friday the 13th
She
shit.
found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Ah! Duck pool. I just got an achievement for that. Okay, I gotta hit everything else now. I love when games do that kind of stuff. I love it. Cause like it brings the joy back into doing random shit in games, cause then you also get rewarded for it. Okay. I don't know what else I can hit over there. Okay, alright, sorry, I'll go. I'll go now.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I'm getting him. What is this
The
area?
old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Alright, sorry. I like hitting stuff with the crutch. Okay, the skilly! Who the hell is skating around in here?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
It's the hash slinging
I
slasher.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh no.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
It's so dark.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
On the window, maybe?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay, this way.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan.
Oh!
It
Yeah!
wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, so I gotta finish the job. Okay. If it's, I gotta save Walter. I gotta do it.
The hookman had
Oh, no.
vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong, who's here?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For
Oh.
Barbara, it was a dream come
Okay.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
And the crutch
But
is in the background.
unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh, ew.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's very bizarre.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright. She had some 3D glasses. Oh my gosh, the pink cat clock. I had a black version of that. A black and white. I don't know what they were called, but they were like really popular, I think. And like the tail moved back and forth and shit. What is that? Oh, that's like a pizza or a cake or a pie. Where do I go now? What? Is this one a dead end? It sounds like this window is creaky. No, I probably have to.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh, is that like a prompt telling me I need to go back and try the... Probably. Okay, so I think I just go in here then and go back.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
That makes sense.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Did I come from upstairs? No. Should I go upstairs first? I should.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh, never mind. They're locked. What is this way?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's sad.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Yeah, it is. I know. I'm just checking everything, making sure I'm not missing anything. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. I can't remember everything. Alright, where is the... Here it is. Okay. Let's do this. Isn't this where the garage is?
Mom said the basement was off limits.
No.
Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, that's like a prototype of the or like a smaller version of the dragon head that killed the Sven. I think it was Sven that it killed, right?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the heck?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, so he like lived under the house. And she was like giving him food and stuff, maybe.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
What is he eating?
I always expected to be dead
Tomatoes?
tomorrow.
Oh no, it was the peaches.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
That would be fucking terrifying to hear those like
Even a monster
bangs
on the
all
other
the
side of
time.
the door starts
and
to feel
shakes.
normal. Almost friendly.
I do not
then
like
one day-
peaches.
Everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Is there anything else I can look at? Oh, he does like model trains. Okay, so like this is random, but like one of my exes, he had someone in his family who did model trains. Like he had like whole big collection of them, and I thought that was so fucking cool. I don't really particularly like trains or vehicles that much, but I understand why some people do. I think that making model stuff is awesome though. I love miniatures. And replicas
I know
of
it's
stuff.
out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
That is a lot of peanut butter and jelly. I like peanut butter and jellies too, but not that much. Is that all his trash? Huh. Pea soup and coffee. Okay, so at least there's a little bit more variety.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
It's probably
I'm
the
going
train.
to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yep. Oh, that's sad.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Man.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
That's so sad. I'm gonna say that a lot in this game. Ugh. This poor family just wants to live, man, and be happy.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
There's tomato ketchup. Alvino's cereal.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Am I gonna get back into the house? Is there...
I don't know if I
okay.
should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What is
But
this?
I thought you should know about your family.
Am I going in here?
And the history you're a part of.
Wait, I wanna go on the beach a little bit more.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Which way do I need to go? Okay. Does it turn off when I leave? It's like this game encourages you to just like go whatever way and see if there's something extra. There might be a dialogue at the end of this bridge. On the ocean, maybe? Nope, I guess not. Oh, that's pretty. I took a screenshot. I don't know why I say it like that when I say it. Sometimes I just enjoy saying things weird. That's why I'm happy I get to read silly things in silly voices when I play games on YouTube and Twitch.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah.
What kind of
Oh,
family
man.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, that's interesting.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay, well you know I gotta read these. Christopher, I think he's a fish, 1942 to 1947. Shadow the cat, 1978 to 1988.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Shotzi, 1995 to 2000. Oliver the bunny, 1982 to 1989. Bob the dog, 1980 to 1984. Bailey, 1959 to 1972. Lucy the dog, 1956 to 1969. Derpy Jr., 1994 to 2006. Derpy, 1968 to 1981. Daisy, 1985 to 1993. Charlie the cat, 1993 to 2007. Tucker, 1988 to 1992. Burpee, 1940 to 1948. Chirpy, 1938 to 1941. Furpy, 1988 to 1991. Coco, 1974 to 1979. Zoe, 1962 to 1970. Lurpy, 1952 to 1963. And Zerpy, 1992 to 1995. Okay, that's a lot of... Oh no,
Sven
there's
built
more
the
things.
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, well now I gotta read these. Aw, Molly Finch, born December 11th, 1937, died December 13th, 1947. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1961. It's like they all die at like 10 or 11 when they're kids in this. Sven Finch, June 17, 1915 to August 26, 1964. Edie Finch, April 8, 1917 to December 5th, 2010. Walter Finch, August 26, 1952 to March 31st, 2005. And Barbara Finch, October 31st, 1944 to October 31st, 1960.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I probably didn't need to read all of those, but I started reading like a couple of them and I was like, well, I can't
She could
stop
see it
now.
poking out of the water at low tide.
I promise if there's a bunch more dates, I'm not gonna read them out loud though. How do I zoom? Oh, there we go.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Is that the old house? Is that what they're saying? It got so close to making it to the island. Ugh. Well, anyway. I don't know how I saved this. But I think this is a good stopping spot because we've got a lot more to do and I don't think I can do this all in one sitting. So, thank you for watching and I'll see you later. Bye.